everyone, Luna here, and this week's YouTube Pagan challenge is about divination. And it is whether we use it, we practice it, believe in it, and what forms do we use in, just little things like that. And when I was about 15, 16 years old, I got into tarot. And I was actually really good at it. I could really read the cards a lot better than I would without the booklet. So I did that up until I was about 25, and then my connection with the cards just kind of fell down from there. And I think it has a lot to do with my medication for my mental illnesses. So I haven't really gotten into reading the cards anymore. I've had friends ask, and I usually just turn them down. Now, here in this tin, as you can see, is where my tarot cards are. I have the regular Rider-Waite, and then these were originally attached to this book. They were attached like that. And if you look in here closely, there are tiny little tarot cards. Tiny little tarot cards. See? That's the back. It's the front. I don't know if you can see that. Come on, focus. Focus. Focus on my hand. Focus. I can't even read that. How did I even read these? Okay, so this is the Eight of Swords. But as you see, it's smaller than the tip of my finger. So we're not... Oh, it fell down. Crap. So, I don't know why I have tea light here. So my first cards ever that I've ever had were these. And the reason being is I was a high schooler living with my mom. My mom is very devout fundamentalist. And if you notice, it says card game. That was the only way I was allowed to get these, is because this is actually a game as well as tarot cards. So I got this at Hastings back in the day. Back when Hastings was in a different place than it is now. And I don't remember how to play the game at all. I played it, I think, once, and then used these as my tarot cards everywhere I went. And I got these later on, Aleister Crowley's Thoth deck. However you pronounce that, because I can never... Some people say Thoth, some people say Toth, some people say Tote. I'm just with the people who are not going to say anything at all, because I'll butcher it. Now I have regular playing cards, because playing cards also have meaning. But I usually use these as yes or no cards. Like red means yes, black means no, something like that. And then I got these, which I showed a couple of you on my Ostara video. These came in this tin, there's a little glass bead that went there and it fell off. The top ones are a little damaged because I had them in a cardboard box with wax candles, and the wax melted onto the cards. But if you see, these are my also mini tarot, Two of Wands, things like that. Second thing I have is a scrying mirror. Now this is not your typical scrying mirror. The reason being is this is actually a picture frame. And what I did was I painted the glass black so I could scry. I've only done it like once, and I don't even remember the result because that's how far along that was. That was just, had to be in my early 20s, and I'll be 30 in a couple of months, so that gives you some time. And it's really dirty. It's covered in wax, so you can tell I haven't used it in a while. So of course I use this for scrying. Another thing that I used for scrying, is this bad boy here. It weighs a fucking ton. It's about 2-3 pounds of pure leaded crystal. It's not pure crystal. It is leaded glass. It does indeed weigh like 2 pounds. It is incredibly heavy. But then again, it's like pure glass. So I had this, I had the Scrying Mirror, my tarot cards, I had my regular playing cards. That's pretty much it. I don't really use Divination very often anymore. Mostly because I don't feel connected to it as much as I used to. But to some people it's really important. Astrology as well is really important. So anyway, this is my short little video. Nothing big and fancy. I hope you guys have a great night. Brightest blessings. Bye.